Ready day for awesome!
Farmer's Log, Stardate 113018.293. I'm on my way back to the ranch now. It's been a pretty busy night. I managed to find the Party Gordo for this weekend, and got myself some really cool new ornaments, a tabby ornament and a newbuck ornament. And amazingly enough, I happened to find a lucky slime in the same place. How cool is that? Time here on the ranch has actually been pretty fun. I've been enjoying going around looking for new slime and new largos and checking out the gordos and stuff like that. I am looking forward to seeing my mom, so maybe one of these days I'll take a trip back to Earth and say hi to her for a little while. I gotta make it back to the ranch really quick because I need to take care of these little guys. My drones are pretty good, but they can't do all the work by themselves because they run out of water. Nevertheless, I'm enjoying my time here on Far Ranch. I look forward to more time here, and maybe one of these days a new slime will appear. After all, I did actually get to see that mysterious saber slime that people say doesn't exist. I somehow came across one, which I was kind of shocked. Anyways, when I first got here, nothing looked like this. It was really different. Let me tell you about it. Farmer's Log, Supplemental. So after a very long ride on that spaceship, I finally made it to my new home here on Far Range. And this is what my new home looked like. And what was I gonna do here? See these little guys right here? These guys are called slime. My job was to collect these guys. And why would I gotta connect them? Simple. Let's collect these things called plorts. Yep. Over here we catch slime so we can farm plorts. Basically we put them in these things that we call corrals, and then we feed them. And as we feed them, they spread out these plorts. And we collect. Cool thing about these corrals is they can be changed around, you know, they can add expansions to them, such as high walls and things of that nature, just to keep them corralled in there. There's other things that you can actually build on this ranch, you know, such as gardens and coops and silos. You know, the gardens to feed them. You can grow different foods on there. Coops to keep chickens that you can also use to feed some of the slime that you'll catch. Silos to store things if you have a lot of them, you know. Incinerators is a place for you to have a specific type of slime, and so is the pond. Those will come in handy later on. So what do you do once you get these plorts? Well, you go over here. This is the market. As you can see to the left of the screen, once you put your plorts in the market, you get paid in newbucks. These right here is what shows you the cost of each plort on the date that you're putting them in. These fluctuate, they change daily, they go up, they go down, and it depends on how many plorts you throw in daily as to how high or how low they jump and how long it takes before they go back up again. So you want to make sure that these are high, at least at the beginning of the game. You know, at the beginning before you before you start throwing those plorts in there so you can make the maximum amount of money. And this is the Slimepedia. This one will give you all the details on everything that's in the game as you go unlocking it, including the slimes, the resources such as the food and the different locations, and you even have tutorials on how to play the game, you know, stuff like that. So as you go unlocking them. Oh, by the way, there's an actual book out there for this, based on this, which I just recently won right here. Pretty cool, huh? Oh, and you can also get the Slimepedia here in case you need it. Anyway, in case you're on somewhere in around the map and you need it. So yeah, so there's all kinds of things going on here in this ranch of yours. You have this exchange here where, you know, people will ask for things and you go collect them and you throw them in here, and then they'll exchange it for things that over here. All kinds of stuff. And this is your home. This is where you're gonna live. You go inside, you get to check out all your stuff, like such as star mail. These are messages that you're gonna get as you go along in the ranch and doing your job and stuff like that. You come over here and read these things. And if you want, you can sleep until morning. This will make the clock go all the way to 6 o'clock the next morning. And there you are. See how cool? You also get to do some upgrades for your vac as you go along in the game, unlocking stuff. New upgrades will show up and you'll need money to buy it. The coolest part of this area is this right here. These are expansions to your game. The grotto is like a cave area where you're going to get more space to put more slime and stuff like that. Let me show you this side first. On this side, you got the overgrowth. It's a pretty good area over there with a lot of grass, and you can actually grow chickens over there without chicken coops. Behind this is the docks, as in a water area that is really good for particular slimes that like living in water. And the last but not least is the lab. This is where you really want to get all of this newbucks in order to unlock this, because this is where you're going to get all your new tech that you're going to use throughout the game, plus more space. So these are the basics of being in the ranch here. Catch this guy here real quick. Toss him in here. And here's the chicken. You can feed them a chicken too and they'll eat it. See? And you get more plorts. And as you start playing the game, you get the hang of it and stuff like that. And you start making more, collecting more plorts, and then from the plorts you start making more money. And this is where you're going to go find all of your slime. This is the wilderness. This particular area is called the dry reef. And as you can see, slime live happily ever after out here free. Food grows out here for free. You can make it come off the trees and stuff like that, let them eat it. They'll spit out plorts you can then collect, or you can take the slime home with you and raise them in your home. As you move around, you're going to keep finding more and more of these guys around here. So this is the basics of this game. You just basically go around collecting slime, and you can collect plorts from the slimes, and then you sell the plorts into the market, and then you make some good money. So it's very much, just so you know, there is more than just pink slimes in here. These are the more common ones, but as you go along, you'll be coming across some really cool ones, such as these guys over here, tabby slimes. They look like cats. These guys eat chickens. Now, I'm going to show you a little quick neat trick here before we're done here. This is what happens when you feed a slime the plort of another slime. A little more aim here, sorry. That is a largo. It's basically the combination of two different slimes that gets all the traits of both slimes. Pretty cool. And that is what it was like when I first got here, when I first got into this ranch. And then from here, I managed to create that humongous monster of a ranch that you've seen, with all of those cool slime and those largos. It's actually quite fun. Oh yeah, and there's one sneaking slime I'm going to show you over here. This is a Gordo. These are giant slimes that you can find around the map. All you gotta do is just feed these suckers until they pop. And when they pop, all hell breaks loose. Then you get this really cool thing called a key. This will help you unlock new areas in the game. And these crates have really cool stuff in them. And now, let's continue the adventure. And there you have it. This is Slime Rancher, where you get to be a rancher and you get to capture these little guys called slimes. And from them you collect plorts, which you then exchange for new tech or for newbucks, and you can expand your ranch and have more fun. And that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos like this one in the future. Thank you for watching. Peace!